How's it going, YouTube? Let's talk about, should you get airbags for towing? This is something that I never thought anything about until I got into hotshot trucking, and then I discovered airbags, and I want to talk to you about if it's something that you think you should do and why. So, my first 3 months in hotshot trucking, I ran without airbags. I didn't think anything of it. I just dealt with, rough hauling. I dealt with occasional squat, and just didn't think anything of it. And then when I upgraded my front bumper, they also offered to do airbags. Basically, it's like a bundle deal. And my total cost in the airbag system was just under about $3,000. And that obviously included the airbags, compressor for it. It's all its own system, the compressor, the tank, the labor to wire it in, and it's wired directly into my auxiliary switches. Super easy to use. And that also included the controller in the cab, so you can control them with just moving switches to basically make them level with a gauge so you know what your bags are sitting at. Guys, that was the best investment that I ever did, and I wish I would have done it sooner. Now with that, by adding the front bumper as well, it added a lot of weight on my truck. So my truck sat kind of like with a front sag because of not only the weight of the bumper, but also adding the airbags is going to lift your rear end of your truck. It will. Even if they don't have hardly any air in them, it is still going to lift up that rear end. So I had to buy a leveling kit to put it in my front end to help bring the truck level. Now, airbags are fantastic, guys. The biggest thing that I can say, there is two very big perks to airbags. One, most importantly, is comfort. When you're going down those rough roads and you're feeling every single bump, dun, 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 when you hit, especially like when you get on those, it almost feels like you're on like a washboard type of road. It's really common with concrete. The like, like the constant, like, it kills you. It absolutely kills you. If you've been towing, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The airbags really help with that. Also, if you misload your trailer, or if you have to misload it because of the load, sometimes you can't control always how stuff gets loaded. It really helps factor in, or I should say, take away from the brunt of misloading your trailer. And as you know, the bigger your trailers get, the bigger the axles, everything gets, the rougher it rides. So anything you can do to help smooth your pain, because let me tell you, I had days when I was running before airbags where like my back would just hurt from just the constant jarring all day long. And the airbags did wonders to fix that. The other big thing that the airbags did besides comfort is it makes your vehicle squat non-existent. You will not show squat. Well, now what does this mean? Well, it means that if you overload your rear truck axle, it's not going to show that you're overloaded to the naked eye. So when you're driving through ports, when you're driving, when state troopers want to harass you, if they see your truck is squatting, they're going to say you're overweight. And they're going to scale you. And when you come out overweight, you're going to be in a world of problems. You have to give the illusion that you're maybe not overweight. I mean, it happens, guys, and it doesn't take much to cause these trucks to squat. By the time you hook a trailer onto it, especially a 3/4 ton, you only have about 1,000 to about 1,500 pounds you can load on that rear end before you hit your max axle limit. So when you get closer to that limit, the truck will start squatting. So if you get rid of the squat to the naked eye, it can help you out on that front, if you understand what I'm saying. Now, I'm not saying to overload your stuff. It doesn't change the weight limits of your vehicle. That's a huge misconception, guys. People think because they have airbags, they can go out and they can overload their truck. It's not the case. You still have, like on my truck, I have two 6,000-pound axles. It doesn't mean because I have airbags on that now I can put 8,000 pounds on my rear axle. Yes, you could, and it's probably still not going to squat. Let me tell you, I've had a couple occasions where I had over 7,000 pounds on that axle and it didn't even squat. But that's not proper because the axle itself is only rated for 6,000. So get that misconception out of your head, guys. That's a huge misconception. Do not overload the base equipment. It's just like when guys put big lift kits on trucks and the rear differential is still only 12 inches off the ground. It doesn't change anything. So You have to stay within your left and right limits of your equipment's capacity. The only thing the airbags really do is it adds comfort and it adds like smoothness to your ride. Helps the beat down on your equipment because it's absorbing impact. And then on top of it, it gives the illusion that maybe when you're in the wrong, that you're not in the wrong. And that can help you guys because sometimes just looking good, like good equipment, good quality equipment, looking like everything looks clean goes a long way, especially with DOT if you have to deal with DOT. So overall, guys, I have absolutely nothing bad to say about airbags. Pay for a quality system. Don't go out and spend like $600-800 on just the bags where you have to fill with an air chuck from the side. Don't do that. Go out, spend the money, do it right. I don't know about any of the fancy wireless systems. I just kept it simple. Everything was included on the truck, the bags, the compressor, the tank, the controller, everything was built into the truck, and it was fantastic, worth every penny. It makes your life easier, and your body will thank you. And just keep in mind, guys, it doesn't make it so you can overload the actual components of the truck. The axles are still rated the same. Everything else is rated the same. It just leaves for more comfort. I can't stress that enough, guys. People don't understand that concept. So anyways, guys, that's going to sum it up. If you enjoyed this video, please shoot me a like and a subscribe. If you have any comments or questions, please don't hesitate to throw them in the comment section, and stay tuned for more content. Thank you.